From Arnold Schwarzenegger's $450 million empire built on Hollywood blockbusters and real estate,
became a millionaire. I remember before I was 28 years old, I was already a millionaire.
to Gary Stridham living lavish off an $8 million fortune.
Well, I definitely don't cook meals for myself now, so I got my own chef, my driver. You know, I mean, you can really live large in Thailand.
In this video, we're counting down the richest bodybuilders on the planet and revealing how they turned raw muscle into serious millions. Arnold Schwarzenegger, $450 million. Standing at the absolute pinnacle of our list is none other than the Austrian oak himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger, with a staggering net worth of $450 million. During his competitive years in the 1970s, Mr. Olympia prizes ranged from just $1,000 to $2,500, with Arnold earning $1,000 for his 1970 victory. Yet this humble beginning would become the foundation for one of the most extraordinary wealth-building stories in entertainment history. The true genius of Arnold's financial empire lies in his diversification strategy. While his fellow competitors focused solely on bodybuilding, Arnold was already thinking like an entrepreneur. His acting career became the primary wealth driver, earning him $20 to $30 million per movie at his peak, including a massive $35 million for Terminator 3. But perhaps even more impressive than his Hollywood success is Arnold's business acumen. He owns multiple companies, including Oak Productions for film production, Fitness Publications Inc., and Pumping Iron America for trademark holding. His crown jewel might be the Arnold Sports Festival, a major fitness event that has become one of the most prestigious competitions in the fitness world. Arnold's real estate portfolio alone is worth an estimated $100 to $200 million, showcasing his understanding that true wealth comes from appreciating assets. He also holds a 5% stake in Dimensional Fund Advisors, demonstrating his sophisticated investment strategy. When it comes to luxury assets, Arnold doesn't hold back. His car collection is valued at $4 million and includes a Bugatti Veyron worth $1.9 million, a Rolls-Royce Ghost at $285,000, and a Porsche 911 Carrera for $105,000. But perhaps most uniquely, he owns a military-grade tank, showcasing his larger-than-life personality. His real estate holdings are equally impressive. Arnold's primary residence is a Brentwood mansion in Los Angeles worth approximately $40 million, featuring 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, tennis court, swimming pool, and a state-of-the-art gym. He also owns a ski chalet in Sun Valley, Idaho. For the ultimate in luxury travel, Arnold owns a Gulfstream III private jet worth $35 million, allowing him to maintain his global business interests and speaking engagements with ease. What truly sets Arnold apart is his philosophy on wealth and success. In a revealing interview, he shared insights about making money.
I was always a big believer in having a big vision and, investing wisely, and then have certain things that they're passionate about. Like, for instance, before I got into acting, I became very passionate about real estate.
Right.
In America, there was a time in the 70s where the interest rates were high and you could not lose. The inflation rate was also high, so you buy a building for $1 million. The next year it was $1.3 million. The next year it was $1.6 million. So you put $200,000 down, you can double your money in no time, right? So this was the idea. So I became a millionaire. I remember before I was 28 years old, I was already a millionaire within real estate before I really got into the show business, before I did movies. And the advantage of that was that I didn't have to take stupid roles just to pay for the rent.
This quote perfectly encapsulates Arnold's strategic thinking. He understood that financial independence would give him creative freedom, allowing him to build his brand on his own terms rather than out of desperation. Arnold set the bar high, but the next bodybuilder turned protein powder into a multi-million-dollar empire. Rich Gaspari, $90 million. Coming in at number 2 is the legendary Dragon Slayer himself, Rich Gaspari, with an impressive net worth of $90 million. Rich's story is particularly fascinating because it demonstrates how a bodybuilder can successfully transition from competitive success to business dominance, despite facing significant challenges along the way. Gaspari's competitive career was nothing short of extraordinary. He earned substantial sums during the golden era of the World Bodybuilding Federation, making $350,000, $400,000 annually in the early 1990s. His IFBB achievements were equally impressive, with 3 consecutive Mr. Olympia runner-up finishes from 1986 to 1988 and a victory at the 1989 Arnold Classic. But where Rich truly made his fortune was in the supplement industry. In 1997, he founded Gaspari Nutrition, which achieved peak sales of $78 million in 2011. This wasn't just a vanity project. It was a serious business venture that revolutionized sports nutrition with innovative products and cutting-edge formulations. However, Rich's journey wasn't wasn't without its obstacles. Gaspari Nutrition faced bankruptcy in 2014 following a 2005 lawsuit for allegedly spiking products with steroids, ultimately being sold for $10.1 million. Yet this setback didn't define him. Instead, it showcased his resilience and determination to rebuild. Rich's current business portfolio demonstrates his evolution as an entrepreneur. He continues to run Gaspari Nutrition while earning from endorsements, personal training, public speaking, and social media collaborations with over 900K Instagram followers. This multi-stream approach to income generation shows his understanding of modern business dynamics. In a recent interview, Rich reflected on his business philosophy and the evolution of his brand.
To me, Gaspari Nutrition is like me as a bodybuilder, is constantly reinventing, the brand.
This statement reveals Rich's understanding that both bodybuilding and business require constant evolution and adaptation to stay relevant in competitive markets. When it comes to his assets, Rich maintains a relatively private lifestyle compared to some of his peers. He owns a home in Arroyo Grande, California, featuring 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, spanning 2,600 square feet on 3.50 acres, providing him with the space and privacy he values. His automotive choice reflects his classic taste. He owns a 1969 Camaro SS 540, a true American muscle car that mirrors his own powerful presence. What makes Rich's story particularly inspiring is his continued relevance in the fitness industry. As he noted,
It's made Rich Gaspari still relevant. If you think about, I competed, I don't want to say it, 30 years ago in the 80s. And, kids still follow who I was when I competed, with this new millennial generation that loves the golden era of bodybuilding.
This enduring appeal has been crucial to his business success, proving that authentic connection with fans can translate into long-term commercial value. Rich's supplement line continues to innovate, with 8 new products launched in the past 2 years, including fat burners, antibiotic powder forms, and new flavors for their precision protein line. This commitment to product development shows his understanding that standing still in business means falling behind. Rich built his empire through resilience and reinvention, but the next man on our list took a more calculated route, turning discipline into dollars. Jay Cutler, $30 million. Our third-place position belongs to the methodical and strategic Jay Cutler, whose $30 million net worth represents one of the most calculated approaches to wealth building in bodybuilding history. Jay's success story demonstrates how combining competitive excellence with smart business decisions can create lasting financial security. Jay's competitive earnings were substantial, particularly during his Mr. Olympia reign. He earned an estimated $2.60, $2.8 million from Mr. Olympia competitions alone, with 4 victories at approximately $400,000 each, plus 6 runner-up finishes. But even before reaching the sport's pinnacle, Jay was already thinking like an entrepreneur, earning $100,000 annually in the 1990s from selling photos and t-shirts. What sets Jay apart is his diversified business portfolio that extends far beyond supplements. His primary venture, Cutler Nutrition, focuses on high-quality supplements, while Cutler Athletics handles his clothing line. Perhaps most surprisingly, he also owns Jay's Pet Butter, a pet-friendly peanut butter brand, showing his willingness to explore unexpected market opportunities. Jay's real estate acumen has been particularly impressive. He has demonstrated his ability to profit from real estate investments, including making $100,000 profit on a house in just 3 months. This quick turnaround showcases his understanding of market timing and property value optimization. His social media presence has become a significant income stream, with 4.5 million Instagram followers and his YouTube channel, Jay Cutler TV, providing additional revenue through sponsorships and advertising. Jay's approach to luxury is refreshingly practical. His primary residence is a home in Arvada, Colorado, purchased for $825,000 in 2010, representing a solid investment in a growing market. His automotive choices reflect both luxury and practicality. He owns a Cadillac Escalade, Mercedes-Benz S550, Bentley Continental, and a classic 70 Chevelle. He also enjoys a Ducati 1098 motorcycle, showing his appreciation for high-performance vehicles across different categories. What's particularly interesting about Jay is his conservative financial approach. Unlike some athletes who make extravagant purchases, Jay has always been known for his preference for feasible and practical cars, including starting with humble vehicles like a Toyota Corolla as his first car. His dream car remains a Porsche Carrera GT worth $300,000, but his cautious approach means he'll likely purchase it only when it represents a small percentage of his overall wealth, a philosophy that has served him well throughout his career. Jay's business philosophy centers on long-term value creation rather than quick profits. His supplement company focuses on quality over quantity. His real estate investments are carefully researched, and his brand partnerships are strategically chosen to align with his values and audience expectations. Jay mastered the art of calculated growth, but the next icon took a completely different path, turning green paint and growls into millions. Lou Ferrigno, $12 million. In fourth place, we have the incredible Lou Ferrigno, whose $12 million net worth represents a fascinating journey from competitive bodybuilding to television stardom. Lou's competitive bodybuilding career, while prestigious with achievements including Mr. America and two-time Mr. Universe titles, had a significant limitation. His bodybuilding earnings were insufficient to live on, requiring him to supplement his income with other jobs, including working as a deputy sheriff. This financial pressure actually became the catalyst for his transition into acting. The breakthrough that changed everything was landing the role of the Incredible Hulk in the 1977 to 1982 television series. This iconic role not only made Lou a household name, but also established a steady income stream that would support him for decades. Unlike many actors who struggle with typecasting, Lou embraced his association with the Hulk character, understanding its commercial value. Lou's continued earnings come from acting roles, including cameo appearances and voice work, along with likely endorsements that leverage his fame as the Hulk. His approach to wealth building has been more traditional than his bodybuilding peers, focusing on steady acting income rather than entrepreneurial ventures. While specific details about Lou's assets are limited due to his preference for privacy, we know he resides in Arroyo Grande, California. This choice of location suggests he values privacy and quality of life over proximity to Hollywood's social scene, a decision that likely helps him maintain his wealth rather than spend it on maintaining appearances. What makes Lou's financial story particularly interesting is how he's managed to maintain relevance and earning potential decades after his peak fame. His appearances at comic conventions, continued voice work, and occasional acting roles demonstrate how a well-managed entertainment career can provide long-term financial security. Lou's approach to wealth has been notably conservative compared to some of his contemporaries. Rather than making flashy purchases or risky investments, he appears to have focused on steady income generation and prudent financial management. This strategy may not have generated the explosive wealth of some entrepreneurs on our list, but it has provided him with financial stability and independence. Lou turned a TV role into lifelong fame and steady fortune, but the next man walked away from trophies, embraced minimalism, and found millions halfway across the world. Gary Stridham, $8 million. Coming in at number 6 is Gary Stridham, whose $8 million net worth represents the success of a bodybuilder who rode the wave of professional bodybuilding's most lucrative era while building lasting business ventures. Gary's competitive peak coincided with the World Bodybuilding Federation era, where he earned $350,000, $400,000 annually from 1990 to 1992. His WBF championships in 1991 and 1992 established him as one of the sport's premier athletes during this high-paying period. He also earned additional prize money from IFBB competitions, including the 1987 Night of Champions, but Gary's true business acumen became evident in his post-competitive ventures. He currently runs Stridham Academy, which focuses on training and coaching, and serves as CEO of UpSup Real Supplement Solutions. His entrepreneurial history includes previously owning Crazy Wear, a bodybuilding clothing line that was popular during the golden era of bodybuilding. What's particularly interesting about Gary is his philosophical approach to life and wealth, which has evolved significantly since his competitive days. In a fascinating interview, he revealed his current mindset about material possessions and lifestyle choices.
Do you know that every trophy that I have had one I've given away?
Did you really?
I haven't got one.
I gave them all away too.
Yeah. So
I try to get rid of everything. Yeah.
I try to get it, even my furniture.
Did you give it all away?
Everything. I gave it away.
This remarkable statement reveals a man who has completely reimagined his relationship with material possessions. When asked about how this makes him feel, Gary explained,
That's great. Don't you feel so unburdened when you do
Well,
that?
I'm burdened because, you know, like when you're in the West, you always got something that's on your mind as far as a bill or something like this. And then you start living in this matrix where you start living for how everyone else is living around you, you know? And you don't do this in Asia.
Gary's current lifestyle reflects this philosophy. He lives in Thailand, where he explained the cultural and financial advantages.
You know, when you get to the East, then you really realize what's going on in the West, you know? I mean, a lot of people in the West, they live in the matrix, you know? They live beyond their means, and they live for houses and cars and stuff like that. Whereas in Asia, you live for happiness, you know, and tranquility and, you know, just environment.
His current living situation allows him significant lifestyle advantages.
Well, I definitely don't cook meals for myself now, so I got my own chef, my driver, you know, I mean, you can really live large in Thailand.
Despite his minimalist philosophy, Gary hasn't completely retired from business. He revealed upcoming ventures, including a new supplement line called Stratec, and plans for new clothing ventures moving towards streetwear, t-shirts, jeans, and activewear. Perhaps most surprisingly, Gary hasn't closed the door on competitive bodybuilding. bodybuilding. When asked about a potential comeback, he confirmed,
You don't want to compete anymore, do you?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not done.
You're not done?
Oh, I'm not done.
When are you going to make this comeback?
Well, I can't really tell you that one either.
Boy.
It's soon, though.
Stridham is not done.
Gary's story represents a unique perspective on wealth and success. While his $8 million net worth places him among the richest bodybuilders, his approach to life suggests that true wealth comes from freedom, experiences, and the ability to live according to one's own values rather than societal expectations. Gary stepped back to find peace, while the next one stayed in the spotlight and turned dominance into a business empire. Phil Heath, $8 million. Tied for 6th place with Gary Stridham is Phil Heath, whose $8 million net worth represents the pinnacle of modern bodybuilding's earning potential combined with smart business diversification. Phil's story demonstrates how contemporary champions can leverage their success into multiple income streams while the sport is at its most popular. Phil's competitive earnings were substantial, reflecting the increased prize money of the modern era. He earned an estimated $2.60, $2.8 million from Mr. Olympia competitions, with 7 victories at approximately $400,000 each, plus additional placements. This earning power was supplemented by lucrative sponsorship deals that recognized his marketability and broad appeal. What sets Phil apart from earlier generations is his sophisticated business portfolio. He operates Heath Ventures LLC, which functions as a venture capital firm, demonstrating his understanding of investment opportunities beyond the fitness industry. His supplement company, Gifted Nutrition, focuses on high-quality products that leverage his reputation for excellence. Perhaps most notably, Phil has established the Gifted Foundation, a nonprofit organization that allows him to give back to the community while potentially providing tax advantages for his other business activities. This sophisticated approach to wealth management reflects modern financial planning strategies. Phil's media presence has become a significant income generator. His involvement in projects like the Breaking Olympia documentary showcases his understanding that content creation can be both profitable and brand building. He also earns from speaking engagements that leverage his status as one of the sport's most successful champions. Phil's approach to assets reflects modern luxury sensibilities. His primary residence is a home in Arvada, Colorado, purchased for $825,000 in 2010, representing a solid investment in a growing market. His automotive collection includes a Cadillac Escalade, Mercedes-Benz S550, Bentley Continental, and a classic 70s Chevelle, along with interest in a Mustang Eleanor, showing appreciation for both luxury and classic American muscle cars. What makes Phil's financial story particularly relevant is how it reflects the modern bodybuilding landscape. Today's champions have opportunities that previous generations couldn't have imagined. Social media monetization, global supplement distribution, and media production possibilities that can generate income long after competitive careers end. Phil's venture capital activities through Heath Ventures LLC suggest he understands that true wealth comes from owning equity in growing businesses rather than just earning income from personal activities. This investment approach positions him to potentially grow his wealth significantly over time, even as his direct involvement in fitness businesses might decrease. His documentary work represents another modern income stream. Breaking Olympia not only generates revenue, but also serves as a marketing tool for his other ventures, while cementing his legacy in the sport. This multi-purpose approach to content creation maximizes the value of his time and expertise. Phil's story illustrates how modern bodybuilders can build wealth more efficiently than their predecessors by leveraging technology, global markets, and sophisticated business structures. His $8 million net worth, while impressive, likely represents just the beginning of his wealth-building journey, given his diversified approach and young age relative to some others on our list. Phil embraced modern tools to build a forward-thinking empire, while the next legend kept things closer to home, turning legacy into lasting community impact. Lee Haney, $5.50 million. Rounding out our list at number 8 is the legendary Lee Haney, whose $5.5 million net worth represents a masterful blend of competitive excellence and community-focused business ventures. Lee's story is particularly inspiring because it demonstrates how bodybuilding success can be leveraged into a lifetime of meaningful work that benefits both personal wealth and society. Lee's competitive achievements form the foundation of his wealth-building story. His 8 Mr. Olympia victories established him as one of the sport's most successful champions, and these wins came with both prize money and the credibility needed to launch successful business ventures. His induction into the Bodybuilding Hall of Fame further solidified his legendary status. What makes Lee's approach unique is his focus on education and community service as primary business drivers. He owns Lee Haney Nutrition, which produces supplements, but this represents just one component of a much broader business ecosystem. His fitness center in Atlanta serves as both a revenue generator and a community hub where he can directly impact people's health and fitness journeys. Perhaps most significantly, Lee operates the Lee Haney Games, a bodybuilding bodybuilding competition that provides opportunities for aspiring athletes while generating revenue from entry fees, sponsorships, and related activities. This venture allows him to give back to the sport that made his career while maintaining a profitable business operation. Lee's media presence adds another income dimension through his role hosting Totally Fit on Trinity Broadcasting Network. This television show not only provides direct income, but also serves as marketing for his other ventures while allowing him to share fitness and health messages with a broad audience. His educational ventures include the International Association of Fitness Sciences (IAFS) certification program, which generates revenue while establishing him as an authority in fitness education. This business model is particularly smart because it creates ongoing income from certification renewals and continuing education requirements. Lee's personal life reflects his community-focused values. He resides in Atlanta, Georgia with his wife Shirley, choosing to build his business empire in a location where he can have maximum community impact rather than chasing opportunities in traditional business centers like Los Angeles or New York. What sets Lee apart from many other wealthy bodybuilders is his emphasis on sustainable, community-beneficial business practices. Rather than focusing solely on maximizing personal wealth, his ventures consistently aim to improve others' lives while generating reasonable profits. This approach may not have produced the explosive wealth of some entrepreneurs on our list, but it has created lasting value and positive impact. Lee's story represents the total package approach to post-competitive success, combining business acumen with social responsibility, leveraging fame for community benefit while maintaining financial security. His $5.5 million net worth reflects steady, sustainable wealth building rather than high-risk, high-reward strategies. The longevity of Lee's career and business ventures demonstrates the value of building authentic relationships with customers and community members. His fitness center, television show, and educational programs all benefit from his genuine commitment to helping others achieve their health and fitness goals. Last but not least, we turn to a name that defines dominance, yet also reveals the heavy price of greatness. Ronnie Coleman, $2 million. Perhaps the most complex and poignant story on our list belongs to Ronnie Coleman, whose $2 million net worth tells a tale of incredible competitive success shadowed by devastating health costs. Ronnie's journey illustrates both the heights of bodybuilding achievement and the potential price of pushing the human body to its absolute limits. Ronnie's competitive earnings were substantial for their time. He earned approximately $1.1 million from Mr. Olympia competitions alone, with 8 victories, including $150,000 for his 2005 victory. His dominance during the late 1990s and early 2000s made him one of the highest-paid bodybuilders in history, with additional income from endorsements with companies like ABB and MedRx. The foundation of Ronnie's current income is Ronnie Coleman's Signature Series, his supplement company featuring products like the popular Yeah Buddy pre-workout. He also earns from public appearances and maintains a strong social media presence that keeps his brand relevant to new generations of fitness enthusiasts. However, the most significant factor affecting Ronnie's net worth is the staggering cost of his medical care. He has undergone 13 surgeries with medical expenses totaling approximately $2 million, including spinal and hip replacements. These health challenges stem directly from his incredibly intense training regimen during his competitive years. Despite these challenges, Ronnie has maintained an impressive collection of assets. His automotive collection includes some of the world's most prestigious vehicles: a Lamborghini Huracan worth $250,000, Rolls-Royce Ghost valued at $285,000, Porsche 911 Carrera for $105,000, 2 custom Cadillac Escalades, one featuring 5 TVs and a $15,000 audio-visual system, plus a Hummer H1, XT 4-door luxury pickup, and BMW 5 Series. His real estate situation reflects both his success and current challenges. Ronnie owns a 3,040 square foot house in Arlington, Texas, valued at $495,000, which was listed for sale in 2023. Remarkably, the house includes a gym that cost $200,000, more than the house's original purchase price of $125,000, highlighting Ronnie's priorities and dedication to fitness even in retirement. What makes Ronnie's story particularly compelling is his attitude toward his health challenges and financial situation. Despite the enormous costs and physical limitations he faces, he maintains a positive outlook and continues to inspire others through his supplement business and public appearances. The Cadillac Escalade with 5 TVs and a $15,000 audio-visual system represents perhaps the most lavish example of spending on our entire list, showcasing Ronnie's appreciation for luxury and technology. This purchase demonstrates that even while managing significant medical expenses, he hasn't completely sacrificed his enjoyment of life's finer things. Ronnie's story serves as both inspiration and cautionary tale. His competitive achievements are unmatched. 8 Mr. Olympia titles and 26 IFBB professional wins represent the pinnacle of bodybuilding success. However, the physical and financial costs associated with achieving and maintaining such extreme muscle mass and strength highlight the importance of long-term health considerations in any athletic pursuit. Thank you for for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.